11.5 detection. Not bad for a mid-tier battleship with that turret traverse. Woof. Alright, let's try Conte di Cavour. Godon, I missed the follow. Thank you so much. Let's see what we get for tier 5 match. We're going to get tier 7, by the way. We did win that other game, so I need to point that out. Award those points. We are bottom tier. Called it. Let's start one. Let's see how many citadels am I going to get. How many citadels? And let's do the over-under on... Let's do the over-under on 4. All right, guys. There's our wager for the game. There's our little prediction. We are bottom tier battleship, but there are plenty of squishy cruisers to shoot at, and I do have AP shells still. Now these should not be the crazy, stupid high velocity shells like you get out of Roma. So we're gonna try the AP shells here against some of these cruisers and things and see how they do. I am going to fire AP Yaddledrow. I won't promise I'm going to fire exclusively AP, but I'm going to fire the AP for a bit because like these should be the same guns as Cesare or close to it. We know how good Cesare's guns are, don't we? So these guns should be really good for this tier. Let's find out. Let's find out. All right, you guys are betting that things are not going to go all that well in the Citadel department. We'll see if you're correct. Black Belt, that's the thing. These low and mid-tier Italian battleships will absolutely be able to get SAP Citadels against certain cruisers, unquestionably. What I'm curious about, though, is if they can get AP Citadels against cruisers, because that's the struggle that Roma, for example, has at tier 8. You have so much velocity and so much penetration in those shells that it becomes literally easier to overpen than to regular pen a typical cruiser you're going to run into. I will say I'm not a fan of this gimped range. I got a plane kill! I got a plane kill! Yay! It's exciting. Speaking of, there's an Omaha out there for me to shoot at. Miyoko's blundered into my range. 13 shells going down range. Could be a good salvo. One down, baby. Okay, I need to not be here. Time to switch to the Omaha.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Is he gonna ground himself? No, he turned in. Okay. What are you doing, little Omaha?
Much better.
I'm waiting on your move, buddy. Your move, buddy. And that's your mistake. You waited for me to pull the trigger, then you tried to turn back. It matters not. It matters not, little Omaha. Okay, it's time for me to be somewhere else. I can't really escape. I can't really kite these guys very well. I don't have a lot of speed for it, so I need to be somewhere else because I'm kind of out here by myself. So, at first glance, I'd say yes, these guns are pretty comparable to Cesare's guns, and I'm not unhappy with them so far. The handling isn't bad, but the ship is slow, and the turret traverse is le garbage. So, definitely going to take some getting used to here. I'm aware of that recon. Doesn't change the fact that you need, if you're going to play a mid-tier battleship, you need to be able to beat up on an Omaha, right? If you can't, then there's something wrong with the ship. We've just proven that we can. So, she has met that bar. Achievement unlocked, as it were. My entire team went to A for reasons that they cannot possibly begin to explain. This Dallas is suiciding. He's going to kill the Omaha, but then he'll be dead moments after. So, I am soon to be the only person on this side of the board. We're swapping to the SAP. I want to see what it does to battleships, and I'm also thinking I might get a shot on the Anshan. Not a great salvo on the QE. See, Dallas is dead. Why? Dumb. There's no need for him to do what he did, but he did it anyway. Now, I'm actually unspotted at the moment because the Anshan is behind an island, and I'm actually stealthy for a mid-tier battleship. Words I never thought would all find themselves into the same sentence together. There's the good nice. He's looking for me. Yep, he's found me now. He's going to turn to port, unmask his stern turrets. That's when I'm going to fire the SAP at him. No, he's going to just do what he does, huh? All right. Let's fire the SAP and see what we get anyway. Not bad for an angled battleship.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with.
One of the problems is I have no health. That Miyoko has more health than me, by the way. In case you missed it, the Miyoko has more health than I do. $11,000 against the Gneisenau now. 6 full pens with the SAP. Hey, guys. We have no eyes, because my destroyer positioning is terrible. Did I lead him right? Looks like I did okay. Overled him a little bit. It is what it is. I like it. Think I can sit the Leander? I think I can sit the Leander. I didn't, though. Why? Dispersion. Yay, dispersion. Literally their entire team is chasing me while mine all sits in the same cap circle. I just have not quite figured out the value of doing things in this fashion. They can't spot me. The stealth is about the only thing keeping me in the game right now. So I admit, so far I'm liking the stealth. But my team's complete and total inability to do anything in the middle of the board but die is going to be a problem. I'm going to turn south. We're going to go hide behind this rock for a minute. This is not a position you want to find yourself in as a 23-knot battleship. But when your team won't leave the C cap, you don't really have a lot of, or leave the A cap, it kind of sucks. You can only do so much yourself.
The boogeyman is real, and you just found him.
It's a good-looking salvo. Oh, get down, shells. Not terrible. Not amazing, but not terrible. What, we're only down one ship. We have no control of the board because my team doesn't know how to do it. Our Dunkirk is, like, disconnected back here. This guy's AFK. The Minakaze's about to get gutted. Our Akatsuki just suicided to a battleship. Yeah, this is a loss. Gun performance on this ship feels okay, though. Like, this is a mid-tier battleship I might not mind playing, if I'm honest. This Cesare thinks I'm as quick as he is, so he keeps overleading me. He hasn't figured out I'm slower than dirt. I will say one thing, the reload is so slow, if you run this as a full stealth build, you can't help but go undetected between shots. You will absolutely go undetected between shots, and there's like, I mean, it just takes too long. It can't be helped, right? Let's swap to the AP to see if we can finish off the Leander if we get lucky.
The enemy is about to win.
Still cannot seem to find that dude's citadel. Okay, Cesare is now within range. I cannot get away from him. I can't go dark anymore. Team's still continuing to suicide in the middle of the board, having no idea how to win. Let's see what the AP gets us on the broadside German battleship. About the same. Cesare's finally got enough of an angle to get his shells to bite. I mean, I'm going to have a respectable damage total, but we're not going to win this. We're going to have no chance to win this game because my team has basically seen to it that that is the case. Swap back to the SAP. I think we can kill this Gneiss with a couple of salvos. 650, guys. Put him out of his misery, please. Cesare's turning around. I might actually get the chance to kill this Gneiss. Boy, that would feel good. Our Dunkirk remains AFK. It's literally, there's only 3 of us left in this game against 7. Alright, that ought to put the Gneiss out of the game. Okay. Our Dunkirk remains doing whatever it is he's doing. So now I've got to try and get back into the middle of the board, which should be a challenge, to put it lightly. Yeah, no, the guns feel really good. They really do. I mean, these are basically GC's guns, near as I can figure. So they feel fine. All right, the Leander's down here with me somewhere. He's chasing me down. Yep, see, there he is. He's trying to tort me or something. Ah! Dodgy jerk. You put 9k into my bow? Kiss my ass. Now, the game's almost over, thank God. Won't have to suffer this horrible team much longer. really want to salvo on this Leander, but I'm never going to get it to land in time, so screw it. Not bad. I mean, the game's over anyway. We can't win. So, that ship feels good. I like Conte. I mean, I hate her speed. I hate her health pool. The health pool was the problem. But the stealth helps make up for it a little bit. And I do like that about the ship. I mean, you can't fix stupid teams, right? That's always going to be the case. Like, this guy's AFK, right? This guy has no idea what the buttons on his carrier planes do. Everybody else, the King George, God bless him, he tried, and then everybody else just basically their brains leaked out their ears until they died. So, you know, but it is squishy, Dragonborn, but that's expected, right? Like, I expect the ship to be squishy. You can look at her armor scheme and everything and kind of get it. But like in a like, let's assume that I'm not bottom tier in this game. I could have a really good game in this ship, right? I mean, look at this poor bastard. Their carrier was basically AFK too. Both carriers essentially AFK. I like Cavour. I like this ship. I think the SAP gives you the flexibility to do good damage against, let's say, upper tier battleships that you might not ordinarily be able to do good things against. The AP, as we saw, still really good, like totally serviceable. So yeah, I'm surprised, but I actually do kind of like this ship. We'll go try Doria and see what we think here. But yeah, not bad. For a ship, I don't like the tier 4. I think the tier 5 is very serviceable. Let's just leave it at that.